It was hot midday. The sun was shining. I was in shorts, flip-flops, full of sweat, sitting in this outrigger in the middle of the sea. In the distance, there's this long stretch of powder white sand, beautiful beach, and the children playing. That was Silotongan Island, the farthest of the Bandayan group of islands north of Cebu in the Philippines. As we approached, the kids started running towards the sea, towards the boat. They're not a group of children who were happy to see us, eager to see visitors. They were actually desperate for help because Typhoon Haiyan hit their island very hard. The people of Ilotongan, some 2,000 people, actually had no access to clean water since the typhoon. They were in serious need of help. The fishermen, which is the livelihood of the island, couldn't even fish due to the numerous dead bodies in the sea, not fish, human bodies floating in the sea. So imagine living in that little 4,000 square meter island, surrounded by clear blue seas, with no clean water to drink. That was their life. And they needed other people to come in just to provide them the water they need and give them the help to survive and to thrive. EO Philippines came in and helped them. I'm humbled and grateful to be here among all of you, accomplished entrepreneurs and thought leaders, witnessing how this collective creativity and problem-solving capabilities will be leveraged to address the four of the world's most pressing problems: quality education, gender equality, clean water, and productive employment for all. There are many ways as a global family that we can. See, I believe capitalism can be used to solve the world's biggest problems if we live bayanihan. Bayanihan, many of you have already heard, is our theme this year in EO. Bayanihan, unity in community. Bayanihan is the heart of my Filipino culture. You see, in rural Philippines, when a family moves, the house actually moves with them. Bayanihan is the act when the village comes together to help the family move their home without expecting anything in return. Bayanihan is the spirit of people coming together to help one another without expecting anything in return. See, in EO, we're a thriving community of 14,000 entrepreneurs strong in 192 chapters in 59 countries around the world. Imagine if the Bayanihan spirit in EO, with all our partners, we can move our world house. See, this spirit galvanized EO Philippines into action to help the people of Ilotongan after Typhoon Haiyan. And it's the same spirit that can call us to share the outcomes and the learnings of today, to act wherever and however we can, and to be an inspiration for others to join us. I shared with most of you the speech of Rachel Bendanya, valedictorian of the Ateneo de Manila University in the Philippines, class of 2019. Rachel is the daughter of a jeepney driver who worked 12 hours a day every day. He couldn't afford to send all his kids to school, so she applied for a full scholarship. The generosity of the school and its alumni allowed her to become president of the student council and graduate valedictorian of her class. In her speech, she shared her hope for a world where one does not need to rely on the generosity of others to achieve their dream. And a 16-year-old Greta Thunberg said, instead of looking for hope, we need to look for action. Because once we start to act, hope is everywhere. She said, Our house is on fire. This is the house we all share, our world house. This is how urgent the need is, and it doesn't just apply to climate change. The changes we discussed today are also urgent. The people of Hilotongan Island and the other 844 million people on our planet who to this day have no clean water to drink tell us the need is urgent. The estimated 617 million children who never learned how to read tell us the need is urgent. The father of Rachel, who worked 12 hours a day, every day, 7 days a week, but still couldn't afford her education, would tell us the need is urgent. The women and the girls whose lives are constantly at risk due to physical abuse tell us the need is urgent. See, our world house is on fire, and now is our time to act. So we entrepreneurs thrive on challenges. We thrive on making the impossible possible. Jessica Matthews, speaker in Portugal University, was witness to poverty in her hometown in Nigeria. She saw the need for electricity in her hometown. She made footballs, jump ropes, and even floor tiles that convert kinetic energy into a power source. Imagine anyone with an 8-year-old kid understands how much energy that can actually make, right? And it's now harnessed to give light to an entire community. So families can be productive at night, and children can study. She acted. See, entrepreneurship can solve the world's biggest problems. There's an underlying practice that comes with the Bayanihan spirit of unity and community. We Filipinos call it walang iwanan. Translation, we leave no one behind. It's not a coincidence that this is the overarching theme of the UN's 2030 agenda. We leave no one behind. It's not by chance we're all here in this room together. We'll together move this house, our global house. We'll act and commit to the 12 action items for the coming year. We will leave no one behind, because unity in our one EO community can make our world better. Thank you.